Today, you are going to learn how men of faith use Skool to build a business that makes a lot of money while changing a lot of lives. By the way, my name is Seth. Keeping it real. Selling my own course, I did 1.5 million in year one. I did 2 million in year two, 2.8 million in year three, 3.9 million in year four, and 8.7 million in year five. Now, what I love about what you are going to learn today is it's been tested by high caliber business owners, and it works. But it's not so new that it's filled the whole marketplace and become saturated. It's new enough to be extremely effective. So take advantage of this as soon as you can. I'm going to show you how to do this in 4 steps. Step number 1, make content that people love. Okay, Seth, but what kind of content? Content on your topic. Okay, but how do I know these people will love it? Stay focused on your one topic and keep making content every single day. And the people meant to consume your content will find you. You're not making them love it. Let people who already love your topic find you. And then when they get to know you and see your style, some people will be drawn towards you, some won't be. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. You are not trying to be all things to all men. You are trying to be one thing to the right kind of person who loves your content, who would buy your course. But, and this is a big one, when you make content, do not create content, document. Well, what's the difference? Instead of creating content from scratch, just document your process. Document what you are learning. If you want people to pay attention, stop chasing perfection and start showing up consistently. Document your journey instead of trying to create this perfect image, because authenticity beats strategy every single time, especially when it comes to building influence. The biggest mistake is overthinking the content you create. Just hit record or start typing, share what you know, and keep going every day for 365 days. If you find yourself always trying to create that perfect piece of content, it will stress you out and you will end up discouraged because there will always be someone else out there creating better content than you. So instead, focus on one thing: consistency. Listen, I've had a fever every single day for the last 14 days. But every single day, with the exception of one when I was at the hospital because my spleen was lacerated and was bleeding, I've created content on this channel. Hey, if I can do it with a fever as well as with extreme headaches and great throat pain, you can do the same. And that brings me to step number 2. Invite people into your free Skool community. Once people engage with your content, you're going to invite them into your Skool community. And in that free community, you're going to offer them a mini course. By mini course, I mean an abbreviated version of the full course that you sell for a price. And in that mini course, you include your offer where you break down all the details of the course that you sell. This is important. You are giving them a lot of free, helpful value, but you are also giving them the chance to let them know you do sell a paid full version. And for people who are interested, they're going to buy that course. And that brings me to step number 3. Incentivize your free mini course. For example, require them to complete it within 5 days. If they do, they get a reward. And that reward could be something like a really high value video. For example, a video could be how to 2 times your sales close rate, or how to win more clients, or how to write better content with these 3 different tips. Make sure it's something you're good at that you know is of real value to them, not just a fancy title, something that you've learned. If they fail to complete the mini course within 5 days, they do not get the reward, and instead, they get the boot. And what I mean by the boot is they're removed from the community. Now you might think, well, that's harsh. No, it's reality. You want action takers. And you want action takers who also watch your full mini course, which means they watch your offer, which means they're more likely to buy your course. Now you might be thinking, well, Seth, how can I guarantee they actually watch the videos? Simple. Include required assignments at the end of every video where they have to post them in the community. After they post them, then you unlock the next video and then the next video and so forth. And that brings me to step number 4. And this is the fun one. Make money while changing lives. Think about what just happened in the scenario I shared with you. Your expertise was matched with people around the world who value what you teach. And the end result, you made money and their lives were changed. And by the way, you only need to sell a $10,000 course 100 times to make $1 million. And that's just the beginning. Yes, of the 8.2 billion people in this world, 0.0000012% of them would be more than willing to pay for your expertise, and they want it. Now, what does this have to do with men of faith? Well, if you follow Yeshua of Nazareth, you are called to be a steward of your master's resources. That means your spiritual gifts, your relationships, your body, your finances, everything you have. And what does a steward do? He takes responsibility for what belongs to his master, and he improves it and he grows it. That includes your relationships. That includes your body. That includes your dime. Now, I want to tell you why I do not think Skool is a trend that will expire anytime soon. In ancient times, people preserved memories by scratching on the walls of caves at around 3000 BC. Then they came out with the mosaics in 1500 BC. Then images were drawn onto manuscripts at around 500 AD. Then tapestries in 1000 AD, followed by stained glass windows in 800 BC. Oil paintings emerged at around 1400 AD, followed by images carved into wood and metal plates in 1450 AD. And then the photograph was invented around 1826. This is the first photograph ever taken. And then in 1861, the first color photograph was taken, followed by the first Polaroid camera in 1948, and then the first digital camera prototype in 1975. And then in 1999, the web app Shutterfly appeared on the World Wide Web. And then in 2004, Flickr was released, one of the first popular photo sharing apps. And then Instagram showed up in 2010 and today boasts 2 billion followers. Notice how through 5,000 years of human history, even though the method of preserving memories has changed dramatically, the core human desire is still the same: preserving memories. And the same is true with humanity's core desire for community. That's never going to go away. It's part of who we are. It's how God created us. It is not a one-person God who created man and woman. It is a multi-person one God who created man and woman. The Father, the Son, and the Spirit had fellowship with each other for all eternity in heaven. Jesus tells us this in John. And then he created man, and then he created woman, a man, a wife, community, and then they had kids, more community. We are designed for community. I don't care how atheistic or theistic someone is. Everyone is still helplessly desirous of community because that's how God made us. And right now, in my opinion, Skool offers the most optimized path to cultivating community in the context of a business. Hey, by the way, if this video resonated with you, just tap the link below and I'll send you content like this every day.